for about 15 months, and like the captain, we both come from aviation backgrounds, all the COs and XOs, come up through the aviation ranks, and then we come through new training to get to where we are right now as we progress through XO and then command and then carrier. So I could only echo what the captain said about getting to the opportunity to get out, talk to, and see the sailors. That is really the gist of it. And it is a great opportunity for us, and you'll hear me say this time and time again, for us to have you come out and visit us. Because you leave undoubtedly with a different impression than you're standing here right now by the time you get to see this great ship in operation. As the captain talked about, the sailors are really what make the difference. And you can look at what this ship was designed for back in the 50s, built in the 60s. It's 37 years old. It'll last another 14 years of its service life. And that was basically for Cold War operations, to fight at the time, so resistance and NEO operations, evacuations of civilians from hostile countries, whether it's in Africa or the tsunami reliefs that happened in Thailand and Japan. This ship has an immense capability, far beyond whatever was pictured when it was originally designed. And that comes from the engineering marvel that it is, as well as the extreme agility and flexibility of the crew. So that is something I hope you will quickly realize when you walk around and talk to these folks, that they're very good and professional at what they do. They've had some very concise and poignant training in their specialty, but they are very adaptable and very excited about what they're doing. So you're going to see a lot of stuff. As the captain said, if you have a question or an expectation of something you thought you were going to see and doesn't seem like you are, please ask the question. We do have the ability, based on time and the safety of what's going on, to maybe take some diversions and look at some different things if you're interested. Some of that stuff we might not be able to do, but we can get a subject matter expert up to talk to you about it maybe. And we always appreciate your input, whether it's during the tour or certainly afterwards, because we can make some good time adjustments. I look forward to seeing you this evening at dinner. And in the meantime, enjoy the day, and I hope you get a lot out of it. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much.
So before you rush off, we need to get a group photo with the XO, and we're going to do that right there.
Yeah.
Hydraulic power. I know. These are the hydraulic. So this is a scientific world.
One right there.
Yeah, I always love someone who says that because when they need us, they go.
What we really want to do, what we really want to do. I don't know.
That's another part. Well, I don't go anywhere on my own. I don't know what to get back from. You guys are all over the place. You'll be all right.
We're in level 1. Big climb. You have to watch it. Yeah. One accidental.
get shots of the planes coming in. So
Put it in a 10-shot mode.
there you go. That's a great idea.
It's got a wrist strap or neck strap?
Yes, it's got a wrist strap. Yeah, okay.
Also, with the aircraft taxiing around, you know, if they have to run up their engines a little bit to get moving, that can cause some jet blast. So if we do see an aircraft turn in our vicinity, we may have to crouch down. We'll signal that to you. So if you see us kind of get down, then just do the same thing, kind of crouch down, and we'll keep the exhaust over our heads.
If you do get blown down for some reason, don't try to stand back up. Just try to grab something on the deck, one of the pad eyes or something. See that happening, but in case it did. Just cover everything on here. As far as your float coat, basically if you find yourself wet for some reason, then grab this lanyard that's down at the bottom, pull it, inflate it for you. If for some reason that doesn't work, you have a manual inflation tube up here that you can blow up. And then all the float coats have this little, basically it's just a GPS tracker so that the helicopter can find you in water. Like I said, you won't have that problem. Haven't lost one yet.
You folks have any questions for us before we head up there?
Thank you.
Stuff and things like man overboard musters on time. When we're going to man overboard stations, nobody should be running throughout the ship. Nobody should be sliding down ladders. All hands need to be in proper attire. That means that we need to have.
So if it fits here, 99% of the time it's going to fit and work out there. Who's first time on a carrier? Out to sea. Okay. Did you guys get to watch flight ops?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we only got to do the recovery. You'll probably leave tomorrow before the launch. I think so. So, you got to see
1300.
1300?
Yeah.
You might get to see a little bit because I think we start at noon.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure what time showtime is, but maybe, maybe not. Based on a maintenance requirement, it's fouling something. This elevator, wing spread. It could be as simple as a washer. What would you think a washer would be?
Copy.
Aircraft needs washed. So it's tough. It's tough stuff in here. Huh? That's the best. That's the best I got. I use it every time too. So when you guys come back in here tomorrow, you'll get the same one. I'll use a sponge tomorrow. I'll alternate it. Sometimes we do it. We use it's a sponge instead. And each ship is different. It'll adapt it to the way it wants it. But it all has a meaning. It gives us a snapshot of what aircraft, which aircraft needs what to make the mission. And when there's 66 aircraft, sometimes it's hard to sit there and know what each one is actually needing to be able to get off the aircraft, off the deck. So, and that's what it's for. And we try to keep it simple.
We usually take the Definitely, yeah. The safety officer said we all had to have. Okay. It is pretty loud. You need foam and both.
Oh, yeah, right.
Safety officer sees. Yes.
The helo's over here taking the cargo off the ship.
Okay, we're gonna do this now.
And you just want to pull extra.
In addition, we do a lot of things for crew morale and a lot of gifts, like when the captain has special visitors on board and we can give something away. So one of the other shops is our carpenter shop. We make some of the only skateboards for party guests a lot of times for senior officers and chiefs on board. And the engraving shop, which is another thing that we do, is down here in the MR to take care of that. So they would make this upstairs.
This is my forecastle up here. So up here is a number of evolutions we do up here. Obviously anchoring and mooring. Also we can do be towed from up here. That's what these white pad eyes are for. If we have to be towed, hopefully that will never happen. Also what we do up here on the forecastle is this is probably the biggest space on the ship outside of the hangar bays where people gather up. Right? So like right now, religious ministries are setting up. They're going to be doing music practices for tomorrow's service. All right? We'll do religious services up here. A number of people do their retirement ceremonies, re-enlistments, and things of that nature. So it's also a ceremonial place as well. We have 2 anchors, 60,000 pounds apiece. All right? We have our anchor chains, which is 12 shots. What that translates to is 90 feet per shot. So if you want to do
as you can see, the tailpipe, it's metal, but on that one, this is on a pool burner, it's glowing. That's how hot is it. So we push the trailer with the engine, bring it outside, call the bridge, give us a good to go. We're gonna run it after the flight ops. It's gonna run it outside. And this computer right here has everything that the
Actually, we do this one.
Average age of the people up here are about 18 to 19 years old. So being that they're 19 years old, I'm more of a dinosaur in the community of the ABs. Up on the flight deck, we have hand signals to communicate, and each spot on the deck is correspondent with the hand signals. So you can provide somebody direction, let them know where to go and what to do without saying a word, just like American Sign Language. Each color of jersey and cranial and float coat identifies your job and what your responsibility is. So we can see from far away what it is that they do and who we're calling. And, you know, if we need somebody instantly, it's just a quick little scan of boom, that's who I need, and get the job done. So yellow shirts are in charge of overall security, basically. We're like the police of the flight deck. So it's the aircraft movement and the security and safety of all personnel on the flight deck. Green shirts, as you can see on the waist.
Turning port, heel to starboard.
Green shirts are responsible for the catapults and arresting gear. The 5 engines should catch aircraft. The 5th wire is the barricade, which I'm sure that they discussed with you in length yesterday. So beyond that, we can head to the bow and check out the school. Typically, it'll pop up because of this little lip right here. That doesn't always happen. We do have sometimes where it'll catch it in a very unique position and pop it up. When it does, we just come out. Your dog's over there, they're just going to run out and change it real quick.
Oh, they'll come down here after that. Okay, so we'll just wait.
I'm not pretty well. Maybe we might as well. I mean, it depends. They're not here.
Do you want me to go up and see and just kind of figure out?
Pitch that down tight and low, and it'll be a little more comfortable for the takeoff. A couple quick things while we're here on deck. Main means of exiting the aircraft or anything after while we're starting engines and getting ready to taxi out. It could be the ramp on which you came in on. However, the ramp is up and closed. How to exit that ramp, you know, the square box you get inside there, the T-handle. You pull that T-handle out, and you're going to see the center part of the ramp open up, and it's about a 4-foot drop. So step out, be prepared, and assist the others behind you as needed. Once everybody gets out and after the aircraft, we're going to go to the back of the island, which you came up around for the, I'm sure you guys all know what the island is, right? Yeah, it's the big thing on deck, right? Alright. We're going to go behind there, we're going to get a good head count on everybody, make sure everybody's safe. Yeah, that's not important. While we're in flight, should you have a need for oxygen, you have oxygen masks located on either side of these boxes. So to pull out a mask, if you're not pulling out a mask by yourself, the other crew will deploy it for you. How to operate that mask, just like a standard airline, you have a cuff that goes across on your face, you have an elastic band goes around the head, 15 up stud, breathe normally. You may or may not